Hello everyone, this is Tengaroo, and welcome back to my Dark Souls boss challenge. After defeating the Capra Demon and receiving the key to the depths, our character has traveled deep into the sewers of Lordran to come face to face with none other than the Gaping Dragon. This distant and deformed descendant of the everlasting dragons was so consumed by hunger that it transformed its upper body into a gaping maw, devouring anything and everything in its path. Despite being one of the easier fights in Dark Souls, it is definitely one of the coolest and a very iconic boss for the game. I don't think there was a single trailer released for the game that didn't show the Gaping Dragon, and it makes sense. The boss looks great and has enough presence to sell games, but it also encompasses a very important theme for Dark Souls games, and that's a powerful, once magnificent creature that has become corrupted and twisted. I think it's likely that he was corrupted by the Blight from Blighttown, but it's also possible that he was one of Seath's failed experiments. One of Seath's channelers can be found looking over the battlefield, and we do know he is a distant descendant of the Everlasting Dragons, who Seath betrayed. I think it's more likely that Seath put the channeler there just to keep an eye on the dragon, as it is one of the last of their kind. This is another boss that I always love to co-op. It's a slow and predictable boss, but it has some attacks that can one-shot you. Bringing in a group of people makes its attacks less predictable, and it also feels fun trying to get the whole group to make it through to the end. The difficulty goes up a bit if you haven't killed the channeler looking over the battlefield, but still it isn't that difficult. I actually only found out about the channeler being able to shoot down at you by being brought into someone else's world who hadn't killed the channeler. I always took him out before the boss in my games, so it never came up for me. I know a lot of people requested the channeler get added into the image, but I ended up going a different route. I wanted to focus on the dragon, and adding the channeler just didn't seem to work for the layout I was going for. I did end up going with the adventurer set that many of you suggested for our character. It's a really cool looking armor set, with a ton of little details on it, and was a lot of fun to draw. Definitely one of the more unique armor sets in the game. I decided to go with the Spider Shield and Great Axe for our weapons. I thought the Great Axe would be nice, as it's a pretty different type of weapon than we've used before, and the Spider Shield is one I like to use a lot. It's funny, I never knew until I drew it, but the spider on the shield actually has 10 legs and not 8. I'm not sure if there's any significance to the number, but the shield was supposedly used by mountain bandits, so it's probably just some sort of clan symbol. It was just another fun detail that I had never noticed before. And with that, I should be wrapping things up. In the next episode, we'll be making our way down to Blighttown to ring the second Bell of Awakening, which means Quelaag is our next boss. It'll be a lot of fun, so stay tuned for that and feel free to share your suggestions for that drawing. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe for more. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.